guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA for about 2 weeks or maybe even a little longer. If you guys didn't know, I graduated college on the 27th, so I've been preparing for that. You can see my gown is hanging right on the door. I graduated from Hunter College with a bachelor's in media studies, and you guys have been super supportive, super sweet. I will have videos up on how I managed everything as far as freelance work, YouTube, school, having a personal life. I want to do like a series on how I manage stress, anxiety, you know, how I like crammed and studied for finals. So I'm gonna just do that after I get these videos that I've been dying to film, like hauls, get ready with me. So I'm gonna do these first and then do that whole like school series. I know a lot of you guys are graduating as well, so I want to say congratulations to you guys. I will most likely be having a get ready with me graduation edition video up here on my channel, but for today I wanted to show you guys a haul because I feel like I love watching hauls and you guys love my hauls. This haul might not be as big as my past hauls because sometimes I like hoard makeup and like I'll hold a whole bunch of stuff over the course of a couple months and just keep it in like my closet and then haul it, and it makes it seem like I just bought the whole damn store. So today's haul is a little bit more of a realistic haul. This was all on one trip pretty much. Also stay tuned for the end of the video because I will have a huge giveaway. I've been meaning to give you guys these goodies and the time has finally come, so the rules and everything will be at the end of the video. I just wanted to do the haul first. So grab your ice mocha latte because it's probably going to be a long video. So let's start off with the fun stuff. I went to Ulta. And you guys know that I freelance now. I'm a freelance makeup artist. So I always have this excuse of for my kit. Like I'm always going out and buying eyelashes for my kit and just like little things here and there. I pretty much have all the makeup I need. But sometimes, you know, I just run out of eyelashes or I need to stock up on something. So I went to Ulta with the intention of stocking up on some stuff for my kit, which was just like eyelashes. But I didn't really find too many eyelashes, but I did find a whole bunch of other things. So I actually didn't end up getting too many eyelashes at Ulta, but that always happens. You go in for one thing and you get everything but. So the first thing I picked up, I actually got this online. This is the Anastasia Artist Palette. And at first I was just like, I'm definitely not going to get it. But everyone kept telling me that I need it and it's just like so necessary and it's just so different. So I just caved in and bought it. I don't remember the price. I think it was like $35 or $38. So it's not too bad for the amount of shadows you get. You do get some neutrals like a dark black matte shade, a buttery shade which is called Buttery, a dusty rose, and then you do get pops of color. So you guys know I don't really do too many colorful tutorials just because I don't really like them for my lifestyle, for, you know, every day. But I do want to incorporate some colors into my tutorials because I know that's something that's highly requested, and every time I wear color you guys seem to love it. So I really want to use this deep punch fuchsia color and unicorn. I mean, all the colors in here you can do a tutorial with, so I'm really excited. I already used the shade Buttery and Aubergine. I feel like these shadows are a lot creamier than the other palettes, or than the single shadows I mean, especially the shade Buttery. It's very intense. Some of them are a little chalky, but you can definitely look past that because the colors are gorgeous. So this is the Artist Palette and I do recommend it. So far I've been liking it. Then on Ulta.com I also picked up this Laura Geller highlight, which Kathleen Lights mentioned me in her highlight collection video, which I am going to be doing because you guys know I'm a highlight junkie. She mentioned me because she purchased this because I guess mentioned it I think on Snapchat. But this is called Gilded Honey and I saw it on Amrezy and I had to have it because we know she's like the highlight god. So this is Gilded Honey and it's a little hard to see when swatched, but it's like a true gold color. So here is Gilded Honey. I'm sorry in advance for the raindrops on my AC. I definitely have to get this video out, so I'm sorry. But yeah, Gilded Honey. And Laura Geller, they actually sent me a huge care package with the other shade that it comes in, which is called Ballerina. I actually haven't played with that one yet. And they sent me like a blush, which I've been loving, but that's like a separate post. I actually posted that stuff on Instagram, so if you want to check it out. Next, I picked up the Pureology Strength Cure Shampoo and Conditioner. And I had the hydrating one. I mean, those are okay, but I felt like my hair didn't really need that much hydration. It just needed to be repaired. it needs to be stronger. So this says that 97% improved strength after only one use, and I have used it twice and I'm obsessed. I love this one so much more. I wanted to pick up the NanoWorks shampoo and conditioner from Pureology, but that was really expensive. It's like $60 per shampoo and conditioner. Girl, bye. So, I mean, I might still do it though. I might still get it. Let me know if you guys use NanoWorks. I know Nicole Guerrero said she loves it. I did really see a difference with this shampoo and conditioner, so I've been loving that. Then I picked up another hair care item, which is the Kenra Blow Dry Spray. But look at this baby. Okay, confession. Every time I went into Ulta to buy the blow dry spray, the baby one, which was, I don't even remember how much. It was just, it seemed like a better deal. I think it was like 10 bucks and this one's 33. The $10 one always seemed like a better deal because it's small and I'm like, oh, you know, I don't really need that much. But I use this every time I wash my hair after when I'm about to blow dry my hair. So I was like, why am I spending all this money every like month to buy the little baby one when I can just buy the big one, save myself some money. Yeah, it's $33, a little expensive, but this is holy grail. Like, if I don't use this on my hair before I style it, my hair does not come out as silky. I actually didn't use it today because it was in a bag. But this is just heaven on earth. If you guys have dry or frizzy hair, this is a lifesaver. You guys need this in your life. So I got the big one. Had to do it. I was just like such a clown getting the little one every single time. And they gave me this little Kenra dry shampoo for free. So I'm excited to use this because I do love dry shampoos. I just never really find the one I love besides the Moroccan oil one. They also gave me this Macadamia Nourishing Moisture Oil Spray for free at the checkout. So I'm excited to use this. I'm all about like oils and moisturizing sprays, so it's really cute and it was free, so why not? I also had 20% off one item. I believe she used it on the Kenra Blow Dry Spray because that's the most expensive item that I got. Next, I did pick up 2 eyelashes, and these are from Eyelure London. The first ones are the new style for definition, and these are the number 126. And I got them because they reminded me of the Goddess and Iconics. Goddess by Coco and Iconic by House of Lashes, which are my favorite. So these kind of reminded me of it. It comes with a little adhesive and it says these are reusable and lightweight. So I'm excited to use these. I hope these are a dupe because then they'd be an inexpensive dupe. Even though the House of Lashes Iconics are 10 bucks and I think these were like 5 or 6. Still a little cheaper since I do buy the Iconics in bulk. I buy about 6 at a time, so I'm hoping those are close to my Iconics. And then these are the Dramatic number 202s, and these kind of have a layered effect. It almost has 2 rows of lashes, and they remind me of the Double Ups by Ardell. I like these because they're really like in your face, like you want to fly away lashes. These aren't your everyday typical, even these might be a little even too dramatic for like going out at night. But for Instagram pictures and for YouTube tutorials, these are always fun. I just noticed they have pictures in the back of what they're supposed to look like. And they are a little heavy in the front. So I know some people don't really like that. Like they like the heaviness at the end. But I don't know. I figured I would try them out. All of the nail polishes were buy one get one half off at Ulta. And I don't really know why I buy nail polish because I always get gel nails. I get my nails done at Nail Lounge in Dykeman, New York. I always get a white gel or pink gel or any gel on my hands, so buying nail polish really isn't smart for me. But I couldn't resist because I saw Nicole Guerrero using this Orly Beach Cruiser and I was obsessed. I definitely want to take a vacation, so I'm like, I'm gonna buy the nail polish. In my head it made sense. I'm like, this is motivation for me to book my flight. I need to go somewhere. I don't care if it's alone. I am going on a vacation. Everyone seems to have work like up until September, but I really need a vacation, so I bought myself that because it's a reminder to myself that I will be taking one very soon since I did graduate college. Hello! And then I got this one. Well, I bought this one. I got that one half off. This is the C&D Vinyl Luxe Weekly Polish that's supposed to last 7 days. This is in the shade Cake Pop. It's a really cute pink color. I used to use colors like this a lot back in the day. And I actually have the white color from this C&D Vinyl Luxe on my toes right now. And it does look like a gel, but it's not a gel. It's just like regular polish that's supposed to last longer, so it's a little more expensive. But I like this creamy, like pastel, almost white, but it's pink shade. I'm excited to use this, even though I don't really know when I'm going to use it because I always have gel on my hands. Then I got another L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte foundation. I have this in the shade 105, but I picked up 103 Natural Buff because I am pretty light right now. I haven't fake tanned. I love this foundation. I don't have it on right now. I actually have another drugstore foundation, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth Plus Matte and Poreless on. I mixed them, but I got this one because the other shade is not my match, and I feel like I want to just buy the whole range of colors just for my kit because this is like an oily girl's dream. I like using this kind of like in the center of my face where I would get oily, and then a regular foundation on the outside just because I am dry. So picked up 103. If you guys are my color, let me know what color you guys use. It's hard with drugstore foundation because you kind of just have to go based off reviews and what you see online because you can't test these out in the store. Then I picked this up for my mom. This is the Soft Lips Cube Fresh Mint. Every time I would go into a drugstore, I would look for this for her because she loves like mint flavored lip balms. We saw this in Ulta and I'm like, I have to get it because she's always looking for this. So finally we got her one, Fresh Mint. She's not really into makeup, but she does wear like lip balm and stuff, so happy that I finally found that. And then I picked up the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. This is a really pretty nude, brownie nude color. I see a lot of people on Instagram using this and it looks really nice on them, so I figured I would pick it up. It kind of looks like a caramel color or like a dulce de leche. I think it would look really pretty, not only on myself but on my clients. I like using long-lasting like matte lip paints or liquid lipsticks because they last longer, so yeah. Then I picked up this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I actually got this at Rite Aid, not at Ulta, but it was 40% off, so I'm a sucker for a discount. Anytime that I see Physicians Formula 40% off, I just have to get something because I feel like their highlighters and their bronzers are just so underrated and so amazing for the price. This is in light to medium. I figured I could use this kind of like a highlight slash bronzer blush substitute, but now that I'm swatching it, I don't know if I feel the same. I mean, it's okay. It's nice. I mean, it'll probably look good on the cheeks instead of a blush because it is like a orangey warm color. It does have a little bit of a glow. It was 40% off. I don't know. I was suckered in and I got it. Then at Ulta, lastly, I picked up this Naked Skin Urban Decay Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Naked Medium Light. I forgot who I was watching here on YouTube. Oh my god, I'm gonna put her YouTube down below. She's like a Southern Belle Queen. Oh my god, I can't remember her name, but I'll put it down below. She was raving about this in her current beauty favorites, and she just made it sound so good, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to go get it. So I looked on Sephora.com and they didn't have it, so when I saw it at Ulta, I'm like, okay, I need it. So I got the shade Naked Light. It's basically just a light setting powder, but it has a tint to it, so I'm excited to use this. She said it keeps her matte all day, and now that the summer's coming, I'm just looking for mattifying powders, especially for my clients. Not really for myself because I don't really wear that much makeup in the summer outside, number one, and number two, I'm pretty dry, so yeah, I pretty much picked this up for my kit, but I'm gonna try it on myself as well. So it's a finishing powder that has a tint, and I will let you guys know how I like that. Next, at MAC, I only picked up two things. I picked up this huge pack of wipes. This is just their MAC wipes. The reason why I picked these up was to use on clients when I have any fallout or I just want to clean something up, and also to wipe up swatches. I know that sounds kind of crazy. I do usually use baby wipes, but the Inglot gel liner just does not come off with baby wipes. Like, it is so hard to come off, and when I'm doing makeup on other people, what I do is I put the gel liner on my hand just to kind of warm it up, and I'm always putting like lip products, and I do have a palette, but it's just not the same to warm up a gel liner. I don't like putting it on a palette because it's not going to do the same job, so I do put it on my hand, my clean hand. So to wipe it off in between clients, because you're not going to do someone's makeup with makeup on your hand, that like does not look good. This was around $30 and you get 100 sheets, and I love the smell of these. The scent just, it gets me every time. I don't know, I guess it kind of reminds me of when I go shopping and I'm using the wipes at MAC. What I will say is when I use the ones that they have in the store, they feel a lot more moist. Mine don't feel that moist. Maybe it's just the top ones. They don't feel like they have any juice, and I like my wipes to be very juicy, so hey. I don't know about those. I have to see what happens. And then I picked up a concealer. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer in NC35. The reason why I picked this up was because, again, I know this sounds like annoying, but for my kit, I have a lot of light concealers that I use on my own. Like I use NC20 and sometimes even NC15 on myself because I do like that bright under eye, but not everyone likes that bright under eye and not everyone is my color. So I need to pick up darker concealers. I do have a palette of Mayron concealers, but I wanted to get a Pro Longwear. So again, this is NC35. I'm a firm believer in you have to spend money to make money, and investing in your kit is just the smartest thing you can do if you can. A lot of people, you know, maybe can't afford Pro Longwear concealers for everybody in every shade, but there are definitely, you know, amazing drugstore concealers, but you definitely want to make sure you are prepared for everyone because you just don't want to be that person who doesn't have a certain shade. It's just not professional. So you definitely have to pick up what you need. Of course, I went to Sephora. The first thing is this 500 point perk, the Boscia or Boscia, I don't know. I feel like everyone says it differently. Their Black Magic Pore Purifying Set. The reason why I got this was for the Luminizing Black Mask. Every time I see this, I pick one up because that is one of my favorite masks. It's those peel-off masks, and the trick with it is you really have to let it dry, and I apply like a really thick layer on myself. So it comes with the detoxifying black cleanser, which I never used, black hydration gel, never used, and the black strips, which I have used and I do like. So this was 500 points. If you see this and you have 500 points, pick it up. It is awesome. I feel like I am not the type to hoarder my points anymore because there's really no point. But I did want to go to Sephora because I saw Farrah Pink on Instagram post these two next items that I'm about to show you, and she said they're an oily girl's dream, and again, with wedding season and prom season, I need mattifying primers, mattifying setting sprays. So she posted this Super Goop Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary, and this is a matte finish 3-in-1 that sets makeup, controls oil, and delivers UV photo aging protection. This has an SPF 50, which is amazing. I can't wait to use this on everyone because it does have such a high SPF. You want to protect yourself from the sun. You can use this over makeup. You can use this just as your sunscreen. The scent is definitely one of those scents that's a deal breaker. It's pretty heavily scented when you spray it. Because it has that rosemary, it feels like you're almost eating it, but I don't really mind it. I also picked up this, which she mentioned. This is the Murad Invisiblur Perfecting Shield, One Step to Perfection. And this is a primer. It has an SPF 30. And it's supposed to help with smoothness, texture, fine lines, wrinkles. It's really like a serum, but people use it as a primer. I'm not really a fan of the packaging. I mean, it is pretty lightweight, but it just kind of looks like an outdated, like almost spaceship-like packaging. I don't know, but I hope it works. A lot of people love it on Sephora, and I do hope this thing works because it was $65, which is pretty pricey. So yeah. Then I picked up the Tarte Double Detox Amazonian Clay Exfoliating Facial Mask. I've used this before and I used up the whole bottle. I was in need of a mask and I feel like I can't remember what mask I love. It's so weird. I've used so many masks in my life and I just couldn't figure out like which is one that I want to like just use as my all-time favorite mask. So I picked this one up because I remember like squeezing the bottle out when I had this. And I love Tarte as a brand. I love what they stand for. I love that they're cruelty-free. Then I got the Urban Decay Afterglow 8-Hour Powder Blush in the color Rapture. I saw Alexis talk about this on her channel, so I got it. And I was suckered because everyone has been raving about it. So I got the color Rapture. It's a pretty mauve, like plum shade, and everyone who raved about it talked about how it was really buttery and soft and that it really did last all day. So I'm excited. It's super buttery and it just blends out really nicely even on the hand. I tend to go for shades like this on myself on a day-to-day basis because I feel like they look a little more natural on my skin complexion. I also picked up the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Pencil in the shade Medium Brown because Desi, I believe she uses the blonde shade, but she absolutely loves this brow pencil, and I tried it on in the store. It was pretty dark for my taste because you guys know I love light brows, defined but not too dark, especially now with my lighter hair. It's like really, I have to be really careful about, you know, using a heavy hand, but the shade is kind of dark for me. I'm still kind of seeing if I like it. That day when I was at the mall trying it on in Sephora, I liked it, but I didn't at the same time. I don't know if it was just because I wasn't used to it, but I do love, love, love that it's so small and precise and it really mimics real hair. I'm not a fan of the shade too much, but I was thinking of just using it towards the outer edges of my brows and my tail, and then using something lighter in the front. Then as another point perk, I got the Vita Liberata Luxury Tan 2 to 3 week tan mousse in medium. So this was, I believe, 100 or 200 points at the checkout. I've heard a lot of good things about Vita Liberata, so I'm excited to try that out. So I went to Macy's to pick up another gel liner by Inglot. This is my favorite eyeliner, especially when doing freelance makeup. It's just the bomb. Like, nothing else compares to it. This is number 77. It's just a black liner. I already have one, but I needed a backup. And then I went to the Anastasia section. And I really shouldn't have, because I just kind of got a little carried away. At first, I was like, okay, I'm just going to look for the lip gloss that I want, and if they have it, I'm going to get it, and that's it. And they never have it. But I was talking to the girl that worked there, and she was like, yeah, we have those. They're just locked away somewhere. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm always here asking for it, and you guys never have it. And all the Macy's I go to never have it. But anyway, they had it. So this is Undressed. I remember seeing Desi Perkins use this in one of her snaps a long time ago, before they even came out, and I asked her what it was, and it was Undressed, and I was just fangirling because she is life. She's like my all-time favorite. But yeah, anyway, I could never get my hands on it, and yes, I could order online, but I just don't like ordering things online. I don't know, especially like after the Lime Crime thing. Like, if I could get something in store, I'd rather just wait. So I picked it up, and I'm really, really excited because I love nude glosses. And this one's like a really pigmented gloss. It's almost like a liquid lipstick. In my opinion, I wouldn't really use this over a lipstick. I'd probably just use this alone. But this is called Undressed, and it is right up my alley. It reminds me a lot of Pure Hollywood, but in a lip gloss form. And it almost looks like MAC Honey Love with a little more peachiness to it. So I'm really excited for this. I've been wanting it for so long, since it came out. Finally got my hands on it. Then I bit the bullet and got the Contour Cream Kit by Anastasia in the shade Medium. I really thought about this for a long time, whether I should get this or not, and I just finally got it. I've heard it's pretty dry. My friend Charlene puts oil in hers, like 1 drop on each little pan, and she said that really helped. I kind of have to do a little more research whether I want to put the oil directly on here or put it on my hand and use it that way. But I finally got it because of this banana shade. I feel like everyone uses it, and yeah, I just had to get it. And my excuse is always, it's for my kit. So I'll probably have a review up for that. I know I have to do like a contour, battle of the contour palettes showdown, I guess. I love my Too Faced contour kit, Kat Von D, the original Anastasia. I do love them all, so it's kind of hard to say like I love this one more than I love that one. I forgot exactly how much that was, but I believe it was like $30 or $40. And then I picked up the waterproof cream color in Ice Blue, because I feel like my whole Instagram is using this, and I felt so left out not having it. I know that sounds dumb, but I want to do more pops of color and summer tutorials. So this stuff is no joke. Like, it is waterproof. I feel like this color should have been called like Pool Party or like Pool Boy Blue, because I don't know, it just reminds me of a pool. It's a really pretty like blue, I don't know, teal. And these things are so hard to get off. I swatched it in Macy's and it wouldn't come off. Being that it's summertime, waterproof is definitely a plus. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get some other colors like the black, the orange, the yellow. And then I picked up 4 shadows, and I believe 2 of them are from the newer collection, or the new ones that just came out. I picked up the shade Chocolate, and I hope I don't already have this in my Z palette with my Anastasia shadows. I have to check that today. But I picked up the shade Chocolate. I'm not going to swatch them. I'd rather just use them in tutorials. Then I picked up Touch of Lilac, which I don't even remember telling her that I wanted this one. I think I wanted another one instead, but it's already done. I picked up Touch of Lilac. So I remember this one not swatching that well. I picked up the shade Peach Sorbet, which is part of their new collection. And I'll probably have like a swatch picture on Instagram of the new shadows. And then the shade Amber, which I heard is nice as a highlight. So I'm excited about that. Since I picked up 4, they were $10 each. When you buy like a 4-pack at Macy's, they give you $2 off of each one. They also gave me this free quad that says Anastasia Beverly Hills on it, and it just fits 4 shadows. So she gave this to me because I bought 4 of them. I love that you can actually swatch the shadows in store at Macy's because you want to know if you have something like it. Sometimes shadows don't swatch nicely. They look nice in the pan, but they don't look the same on your hand. So it was cool that they gave me that little freebie. Like, this stuff is no joke not coming off. Then I went to Target looking for these brush cup holders, and I picked up 5 of them because right now my brushes are looking kind of ratchet. I have them like in plastic containers and it just is not cute. So I picked these up and I'm kind of like not disappointed, but I don't know, I felt like they were a little bigger the first time I saw them, like the actual hole. I was thinking of dividing my brushes and organizing them either by purpose, like crease brushes versus eyeliner brushes, and then all of my like precise work crease brushes in one cup. I was thinking of doing it by brand, like Sigma brushes in one, Sedona lace in the other. By the way, I've been loving my Sedona lace brushes. Or maybe just by like set. So I was thinking of doing one set of like my must-have eye brushes in each one, so that when I do makeup on other people, I know that I have every brush I need in one cup, and then I can just put it away to clean. And then when my next client comes, because sometimes I have back-to-back clients, I can have another set already. I don't know. It's just like killing me. I feel like I'm just so annoying about making decisions. I can never make a decision. So let me know what you guys think. If I should do it by brand, by purpose, or by set. The only thing about the one by set is that some brushes I'd have to get like triples or doubles of because I don't have, let's say, 4 of them. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of debating, but I picked those up at Target and they were about $5 or $6 each. The next part is really boring. I just got one free panty at Victoria's Secret and I picked this like really cute color. I always get those free panty coupons and I always miss them because I'm just so busy. Now every time I get one in the mail, I'm gonna make sure I get my free panty because those things add up. I mean, who doesn't want a free panty, right? Then at Bath & Body Works, I picked up some goodies. I had a $25 coupon, a 20% off coupon, a free item, and I believe $10 off 30. Coupon queen or not. So I picked up a couple things. I picked up a loofah because I haven't been using a loofah and I miss using one. So I feel like it just lathers up my body gels and my shower gels a lot better. So I picked that up. Then I picked up this Sleep Aromatherapy Lavender Vanilla Pillow Mist because I don't really sleep a lot. A lot of you guys know I'm always up. If you follow me on Instagram and follow me on Snapchat, I'm Snapchatting like 4 a.m. and then 8 a.m. So I rarely sleep and I really want to sleep more. So I heard this really works. I definitely want to get the lotion. The other scent that they had, Lavender Chamomile, I wasn't crazy about. It was a little too light for me, but I wanted to get the pink one, but I didn't see it in store. So the girl at Bath & Body Works told me that she uses this religiously for her newborn son and he falls asleep instantly. So I'm excited to use this because sometimes I use like a pimple cream and then it makes my pillow kind of smell weird. So I picked that up. Then I picked up 4 hand soaps. I picked up South Pacific Sunrise, Hawaiian Pink Hibiscus. I like fruity, girly scents. I don't like, I don't know. I was having a hard time with these hand soaps because I felt like they didn't have ones that I really liked. So I had to pick up Japanese Cherry Blossom because I had to pick 4. And then I picked up Spring Poppies and Picnics. My type of scent, I like girly scents, fruity or floral. Not too fruity, not too floral, but not too sweet. I'm very picky. It was kind of hard for me to find the scents. They didn't really have that many that I liked. Then I got this for free. This is the Mad About You shower gel. One of my all-time favorite scents is Mad About You. My other second-time favorite scent is 1,000 Wishes. Top 2 favorites. That was cool. I got that one for free. And then I picked up these freebies. So I got these 3 little minis. This one's 1,000 Wishes. It's just a body lotion. And then 2 body sprays. Mad About You and 1,000 Wishes. Clearly, I like these 2 scents. Those are like my go-to scents. I'm not really a body splash kind of girl, but since I am going to start the gym and summer's around the corner and you don't want to wear too much perfume, heavy perfume to the gym and stuff, that's just unnecessary. You could just throw one of these in your purse and then just kind of like freshen up afterwards. So I figured I would get those and they were free, so why not? And then lastly, at Bath & Body Works, it's kind of cute. I got this little hand sanitizer holder, and it just has a little baby lamb. This reminded me of Lamb Chop, which was my all-time favorite show as a baby. So she's just so cute and girly, so I love that. And then, this is kind of weird, but for hand sanitizer, I couldn't really find one that I liked. A lot of them gave me a headache. So I picked up one that's for men. This is their Noir for Men hand soap. I love the scent of cologne. I love manly scents. I like really girly and then really manly scents. Like all of my candles that I usually get are pretty manly, that Abercrombie kind of smell. So I got that just to have on my purse or in my kit. And then last but certainly not least is my new camera. This is my new baby. This is the Sony a5100. I featured this on Snapchat when I got it, and I am so happy with it. I'm obsessed. It is a mirrorless kind of selfie camera. Sorry, mine's really like smudgy. A lot of Instagrammers and YouTubers use this camera for their selfies because it has Bluetooth, it's wireless, you can send the pictures from your camera to your phone wirelessly and instantly, and also because it has like skin smoothing features and it has a flip up screen so you can see yourself while you're taking a selfie. I also bought this because I'm going to be using it as my vlogging camera. So I got rid of my Canon PowerShot. Great camera, but I just wanted to upgrade it a bit. I believe this was $600 on bestbuy.com. You can get it on Amazon for $1 cheaper, but I like getting mine at Best Buy because then I could get the warranty. So I'm so happy with my baby. I posted like 2 pictures using the camera and a couple pictures of my clients using it, and you guys definitely could tell the difference. So I'm excited to just play around with it more, take pictures of myself with it because I actually haven't. My graduation pictures were actually taken with this camera. I love that you press this little button and a flash pops up. I'm just obsessed with the camera. Like, I got it in white, which I know scares a lot of people because I do makeup and it can get dirty. I'm gonna buy a little case for it. They sell like little protective colored cases. I just think the white is so pretty, and I don't care if it gets a little dirty. I could just clean it. So I'm excited and I'm so happy with my purchase. I definitely needed to upgrade my selfie game, so it's an investment and I'm just really happy with it. So, and now for the giveaway. I am super excited to be giving you guys these prizes. So there's gonna be 2 winners, and I was lucky enough to attend a NYX after party at IMATS, and I was given a huge goodie bag, and although I can keep it and just use it for my kit or just hoard it and just put it back there somewhere, I figured I'd give it to you guys just because I feel like you guys would appreciate it more than me. I have so much makeup and there's really no need for me to have all this. A lot of it is part of their new collection. So there's going to be 2 winners, and I'm going to insert a clip right now of the prizes. So the first prize winner is going to be chosen from here, YouTube, and you have to be subscribed to my channel, obvi. And all you have to do is comment down below a goal or a dream that you have for this year, 2015, for the rest of the year anyway, because we're already halfway, or a huge accomplishment that you've made or you want to make. So just anything dream or goal related. I want to know what you guys are into and what you guys aspire to be, or what you want to do with your life, or what you have done. So being that I just graduated college, that was a huge accomplishment in my life, a huge goal that I met, and honestly, like, I'm gonna like cry right now, but it's just, it was a long journey, and I'm just really happy that I got through it, and I couldn't have done it without my mom and without you guys. So definitely really excited and happy about that. It was a huge event and in my life. I take education very seriously. It's very important to me. So education is one thing that cannot be taken away from you. So I was really excited about that. So that was my goal that I met. I'll probably have another video talking about what's next for me, or what I aspire to do, or you know, what are my plans. So for the second prize winner, it's going to be chosen from my Instagram. My Instagram is @beautybyrosita. I'll have it down below. So you have to be following my Instagram and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. So for the first prize winner, it's just going to be YouTube related. You don't have to have an Instagram. So for the second prize winner, it's going to be chosen from Instagram. So I'm going to have a picture up of the prizes. On that post, all you have to do is comment down below and tag 2 of your beauty junkie friends, or anyone that you know that's into makeup and fashion and beauty. So you have to @2 friends and then just repost the picture with the hashtag that I use. So that's going to be for Instagram. So you have to be following me, subscribe to my channel, repost the picture, and comment on the picture. You can enter both contests, but you can only enter once on each. And yeah, I'm really excited. It's open to everyone. I will be announcing the winners in a week, and I'm just really excited to give you guys some goodies. And I will have another huge giveaway coming up, and I'll have like sporadic giveaways just hidden in my channel, so just look out for that. I just want to give back to you guys because I just feel so blessed. I feel like YouTube is just such a large part of my life, and I'm just so blessed to have these opportunities, and I want to just give back to you. So yeah, that's the contest. And on my lips before I go is Jeffree Star Prom Night. I'm obsessed with it. My necklace is by H&M, and my shirt is Misguided, and that's about it for this haul. So I will see you guys in my next video, which will probably be a May favorites. I have been so busy with freelancing and graduating college that I haven't been able to film the perfume collection video, but I promise you guys I will be back on a schedule. Thank you again for everyone who congratulated me. It means the world to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. I'm gonna be like full of bloopers today. I just know it. I used to be really scared of thunder, but now I just love it. It's just something so calming about being indoors while it's raining outside and you have nothing to do outside. Like, I don't have to leave my house. I love it. But I hate being outside in the rain. But being inside, it's pretty cool. I'm already rambling. Ramble Rose. Even though I haven't booked my thunder. I figured I would bite. That's cute, right? Fake nail problems, actually. Beauty vloggers know what I'm talking about. You always have to have a pair of wipes handy for the swatches. I'm a firm believer in you have to spend money to make money. Does that sound dumb? All Tarte double T-Talk. I also picked up this double T-Talks eyeliner brushes. What? My new camera. That was weird. Collection. Ooh. Subscribe to my